Often imitated, never duplicated. The one and only B. Scott. You're listening to The B. Scott Show. Get ready, love muffins. Yes.
Woo.
We are here. It's Memorial Day.
It is.
And I'm gay.
Well.
Yep.
Okay.
Put it all out there. Just let people know. For those of you who don't know, I'm really, really gay. I went out this weekend. I had a great time.
What did you do?
I was just like pollinating West Hollywood. I was just pollinating. Yeah, I was just buzzing around.
I don't know if I like the way that sounds.
I was spreading it low and wide.
Seeds.
Yeah, so I was just bouncing around West Hollywood, and it was so like my the fans of Love Muffins were showing me so much love.
Aww.
Like it was touching. It was like person after person after person, and they were just like, I love you, I love your work, I love the podcast, because it's Memorial Day weekend, are we getting a podcast? Yes, you're getting a podcast.
We did it.
We are here and we're doing it. So yeah, I had a great time, but however, I have decided that I'm not going to drink until 4th of July.
Okay.
I need a break.
Okay.
Because I randomly went in for no reason. You hate that? It's like, I went out for brunch, had a nice brunch, had some rosé, then went to Pump, and at Pump, we switched to these margarita pitcher, and it was strong as hell.
Pump will get you together. Pump I don't know.
Drinks.
Lisa Vanderpump, and listen.
It's the devil.
Listen.
It will get you together. So Pump was the source of...
the fuckery.
Yeah, the fuckery and the infraction. The infraction was made at Pump. Then we went over to Chapel.
Okay.
And I had then switched from... that's also a problem, too. I went from rosé to the margarita pitcher, which is tequila. Then I started with my Tito's pineapple. So when I tell you I was having a good time and everything, and then those drinks hit all of me and my friends, it was like a train wreck happening. I was like, no.
This was yesterday?
Where's the water? Huh?
Yesterday?
Yes.
Oh.
But I started drinking water.
Okay.
A lot of it. So that's why today I'm ready. I'm not dragging behind at all.
Yeah.
It was just yesterday when I was like, I have got to stop this pointless drinking. It's no point. I need to find something else. Maybe I start doing smoking more weed or edibles. I mean, not edibles, not the edibles that I had in Miami. Oh my goodness. But maybe the ones that are each pill, how much is in it.
Little gummies or whatever.
Something. I need a different type of moment.
Yeah.
Because the drinking is the recovery on it is not what I need. And then you eat so much. So you drink and there's calories in the drinking in and of itself. But then it makes you hungry.
And you want the most fried and heaviest.
I went somewhere last night. Afterwards, and I ate 2 orders of crab pasta. 2 big old orders.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I know. Then I came home and I randomly, someone had given me some blueberry muffins, and I fucked up the blueberry muffins. I woke up, I was like, what is this in my bed? All type of crumbs and blueberries. That was what I did.
Okay.
That was my weekend. Okay. I had a great time.
Well, I reconnected with nature yesterday.
You look like it.
I went on a... Excuse you?
Yep, you look burnt.
I'm a little burnt.
You're a burnt biscuit.
I'm a little burnt, but I went on a hike, went to this waterfall, splashed in the water. It's a good time. I felt like a Tomb Raider, Lara Croft.
Yeah, but you could have caught a disease doing all the splashing around in waters. You don't know what's in that water.
I mean, I don't know what's in the air. I don't know what's in the food. I don't know what's in
someone
anything.
Could have taken a boo-boo upstream.
Listen. Could have.
You went to Malibu, that's where you went?
No, I was in Pasadena.
Oh, Pasadena.
Yeah, they have this little hidden Eaton Canyon, 25 minutes from downtown. Yeah. Had no idea.
You're always finding something to do. You and your partner is the most busybody gays.
He was at work, so this was me and a friend of mine, Andrea. You know Andrea. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just doing little random stuff.
And then went to Shake Shack because it was National Hamburger Day.
Yeah, I love Shake Shack. When I tell you Shake Shack is one of my favorite places.
I know.
And they make no apologies for being so fucking unhealthy.
I know. When we were in New York, we ate it 4 times.
4 times. And we also ate it 4 times.
I think.
That was my first time eating it. And also, it was because we had gotten drunk the night before, too, and we needed something to sober ourselves up. That trip was but that's why I love New York. You go to New York, and anything's bound to happen.
Yeah. You just kind of have to just get rid of all plans and preconceived notions and just go with the city.
Like me jump roping with a guy at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. On the street corner.
Yes, on the street corner. So let's get into these topics.
Oh, let's do it.
We have a lot of things. First, I want to talk about the teas.
Okay. What are teas?
There's 3 teas. There's 3 teas right now. There are no. Okay. The name starts with T's, but they have done some no moments.
Okay, let's go.
Like no. Like get out. Taraji. I love Taraji, by the way. I love Taraji. I love her spirit. I love how she was a single mother and she came out here. Well, I think she had $700
in her pocket.
$700 in her pocket, and she became Taraji.
Yes.
Okay? Kudos. However, that ugly ass haircut she got, who did that to her?
And why?
Why? That looks like something that, like a...
It's very Keke Palmer. No shade.
It's even worse than that. Keke, don't do Keke that way. It's very like backwoods. I did it myself. The kids got the clippers.
The kids or the kids?
Either kids. They're both kids. But it's just... I just don't like it. The color's wrong. It's like this...
It ages her.
Color's wrong. The cut's wrong. Everything.
It's a lot.
It's just no.
And then I thought maybe because she was in the pool, maybe it's not giving us its full potential. But I don't even know if it's there.
No, it was just bad, and there was no fading. It was like somebody had buzz cut the bottom of it and didn't even taper it or whatever you call it.
I need to look at it again.
Yeah, so that's that. Taraji. Then we have Tiger Woods.
Oh.
What the hell is going on with Tiger?
Alcohol.
Just losing it. Just out there,
of his mind.
Probably out there just running with them whores. He be picking up prostitutes and stuff.
Yeah, but this is real bad.
That Taraji's hair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
And so is Tiger's mugshot. That mugshot is probably one of the scariest, ugliest mugshots I've ever seen.
I think it's interesting that Tyrese and both John Singleton took down the pictures of Taraji's hair.
Ooh. They took it down?
Yeah, those pictures are gone.
Did Taraji still have it up?
Did she ever post it?
Somebody posted it.
No, Tyrese posted it, and then John posted it.
Oh.
But she never posted it, and now it's...
So she probably texted him and was like, hey, take this down. Right now.
Do you blame her?
No. Because it looks bad. All of it. The whole pose, everything she did, everything about that picture was just... It's a no. Mm. It was a big no. You zoomed in on it? Oh, my God. So Tiger Woods has lost his mind. He got a DUI over the weekend. Just turn it up.
There's just no excuse.
And the crazy thing about it is that he's so talented. Mm-hmm. Like, he's literally one of the greatest athletes ever. The greatest golf player ever. And he's just throwing it all away.
Booze and bimbos, baby.
Booze and bimbos.
Booze and bimbos.
Oh, that's right. But who are we to decide how he wants to live his life? Shit. He might not want to play golf no more.
Apparently he doesn't.
Running around in that hot-ass Florida, running out like a golf ball trying to get in the hole. That is like... I did when he started playing. I was watching when he was playing.
I can't say I was watching, but I think I was more aware of
what was happening.
The sport, yeah.
I would watch it like towards the end, right when he was about to win or something.
Got you, like the last
minute. I couldn't watch all of it. Yeah, it's kind of like watching soccer. It's like going back and forth, back and forth, run up and down, run up and down.
I can do.
Run up and down.
Baseball is hard for me.
Run up and down. Run up and down. No,
I thought you were done drinking.
No, I am. Okay. You can't. There's a light that shines inside of me that nobody can touch. No matter how they try, no matter what they try to say. Denver, you can't bring me down.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify that.
Thank you.
Speaking of somebody bringing me down.
The other T.
Tiana Taylor. And Tiana is my girl. I love her. But that new single song, Drippin'.
I saw a clip of the video on Instagram and I just saw like black lights and body paint and I couldn't bring myself to actually play the video, so I didn't hear it until you played that clip for me. And
it's very vulgar.
It's not quite.
Something about my pussy and then dripping.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked out.
I'm like, there's a free clinic right down the street from here.
Is there?
Yeah, it is. Oh. Yeah. Back in the day, I used to go that day. Don't front now. I am not above going to the clinic and everything checked out.
Right.
Make sure things are right from the rudder to the tutter.
And not dripping.
Not dripping. Not dripping or clapping or any of it.
Yeah, and she's another person who's so talented. I wish she would do more.
Yeah, and I also want her to get it right.
Get it right.
Because she's so talented, amazing body, great dancer, great singer, rapper. I just want her to, the team. She's a better team. She's on Twitter. I was just seeing on Twitter, she was complaining about the record label had taken down the video that she had posted, or somebody had posted it and they took it down even though it was her song. And she was like, petty. That's not the way to go with the record label.
No.
You should be, and that's a sign that this album is not going to do well because of the fact that you are already beefing with the label about the rollout.
Right. Well, I mean, the fact that they didn't have anything ready to go after Fade says a lot. Because that really kind of put her out there for a good minute. She was in Vogue and she had all the stuff. And
they should have followed up with an amazing song. Yes. Fade to Fitness.
Girl.
Right. She should have hit you with an amazing single. Like a hot track. Like, bloop.
Don't know if she has one.
Nope. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. Dripping ain't it.
Drip, drip.
Drop.
One thing I am happy about
what?
that brought me joy was Niecy Nash reached out to me.
For what?
To post her picture of her daughter in prom.
Oh, the prom one?
That was nice.
The yellow dress? Oh, she looked really cute.
Yeah, she Instagrammed it to me. And of course, I love Niecy Nash. So I obliged. She looks just like her mama.
She does.
Basically, I was like, wow, that's Niecy.
That's genetics for you.
How many children she got?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Help us, Laura.
But I did just watch her in Modern Family, last week.
She has a new show coming out with Karrueche, right?
Mm-hmm.
About a nail shop?
I think so. Claws.
Help us, Laura.
Probably funny, though.
Yeah.
Niecy's always funny. It's Karrueche we got to worry about.
Yeah. I like Karrueche, though. Karrueche's
I don't know her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like her vibe. She seems like a sweet girl.
Simple,
sweet girl. Much like Cassie.
That's all I got. Yep, simple. And they're friends, too, I think.
See?
Just
there you go.
Simple.
Just pretty and simple.
Pretty and simple.
Just getting through, making it through the day. And Adrienne Bailon.
Yes.
You have these two topics with Adrienne on it. What is happening here?
Well, she's been in a lot of shit this week, and I don't really know why.
Why?
I didn't think that people cared enough about her, but
she's here.
So, on one hand, you have her calling Monique loud and boisterous,
right?
Because of her rant against Tyler, Oprah, and what's his name? Lee Daniels. But
that's Monique. She's loud and boisterous.
And she was in a comedy show, so I don't understand why that would even be an issue. But Adrienne was on The Real talking about, why can't keeping it real be classy? And why does it always have to be so loud and boisterous? Meanwhile, weren't you on a panel with Tamar?
Right.
So is that how you felt about
Tamar?
And that's why, I just wonder.
Yeah.
I just wonder.
Yeah. I also feel that, The Real in general seems like they be trying to pull stunts and shows to get people to watch.
Mm-hmm.
They always saying something, attacking somebody or saying, so we can get a pop back or a clap or something. They need ratings. It's like something about, the way they're acting is thirsty. They need for somebody to watch the show.
I can see that.
And so they're saying, saying all of this, trying to say something controversial, but in a way that's why can't it just be, why was that comment even necessary?
Mm-hmm. When you sit next to Lonnie Love.
Right.
So anyway.
I don't understand the cast of the show anyway. Where do these people come from? The whole cast.
I don't know.
They just went and just found people we forgot about.
Yeah.
And going to put them all in the panel together.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Basically. So anyway.
That's how I feel about that.
So rude. Monique clapped back on Twitter. And she was like, I'm fighting for sisters like you, Adrienne, who have not won an Academy Award.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'll come on the show and explain it and blah, 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 blah. So,
right.
I don't really know what to do with that.
And also, too, I don't even know, how I feel about Adrienne Bailon because of the whole BET thing. She was the one that they picked out of nowhere to come on and take over for me.
Oh, she had the weirdest attitude.
She has the weirdest attitude, weirdest energy, not inviting.
Mm-hmm.
It was stank.
Mm-hmm.
And being that I was already flustered because I had been snatched off and forced to change my clothes and hair and makeup, she could have at least been nice to kind of help me find my footing again when I came back out. But she wasn't.
But she didn't want... Well, I think, if I remember correctly, she didn't want anybody to come back out. Like, she was happy with it
Exactly.
being what it was.
Yeah, she took
So
over.
it's going to be confusing because I'm already here. You know, she was playing
She was
that
doing
whole
that.
card.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. She was actively trying to keep me from coming back on air.
Right. Because she just wanted that little
Yeah.
spot.
I forgot that little nugget. Yo, bitch.
I remember that
I
nugget.
forgot that nugget.
I remember.
Adrian Bylon. Oh, wait a minute.
You were flustered. I was watching the whole.
Yeah.
Wait.
I had forgot about that moment.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now I'm mad all over. Let me find her. Where she live?
Right around the corner.
Right. Her and that minister. False prophet. Whatever he is. Singing gospel. I'm gonna get. Ooh.
So
I forgot. Honestly, God, I forgot that was the heifer
Yo, this
that
is funny.
replaced me
this is funny. Yeah.
on the BET Awards. They snatched me off, put her up there like it was nothing. Then
She was fighting for that
the
spot.
whole situation started to play out. And then the network was like, oh, we got to put him back on because we don't want all this fallout.
Right.
And because Procter & Gamble had pre-approved me. They wanted me to be involved, not Adrian.
Right.
Adrian was not pre-approved to do those sponsored segments like I was. I had forgot that. I was just so much going on. I couldn't deal with her. That's the reason why I probably have blocked it out of my consciousness.
Yeah.
But now it just came back and I'm pissed. I really am.
Sorry.
Let me find out where she's at.
Sorry.
I'm gonna run up on her. I ain't gonna hit her. I might trip her.
Right. Well.
That'll be a classic one. Remember I was saying about
you
Ethiopia?
have to get in line because Adrian's ex-manager, I guess, is coming for her too. Because of that whole apology on The Real with her and Naturi. Her ex-manager, who's also the sister of Keely, the girl with the other girl. And she was on Twitter basically saying that Adrian...
She's a sister. I thought she was the mother of Keely.
guardian.
Okay.
So Michelle is her sister, but then C is her other sister, and one of them is a manager and one of them is a guardian. Can't get them straight. Just one of them.
Okay.
They're not that important.
Right.
But
someone connected to Keely.
correct. Who's their manager?
Okay.
Was basically saying that Adrian was sleeping with married men and that she lived with her and cheated on Rob Kardashian and brought up Kanye and basically went on this whole 8-hour rant of just all the foul shit Adrian's done in her life.
I believe it. Because what she did to me. I believe it because what she did to me. Man. I don't know. People love rehashing stuff from the past.
As you rehash what happened to BET, don't sit down.
But that was 3 years ago, 4
Yeah.
years ago, 2013.
Yeah.
3LW was 30 years ago.
Well,
It was a long time ago.
yeah, it was.
Only song I remember them was players are gonna play and ballers are gonna ball.
Something like that.
Something like that. That's the only song I remember.
That's it.
And I also got them confused with 702. I know I love 702. But it's the
That
girl
is
groups.
black on black crime.
I know. But the whole groups, 702, 3LW, it was a lot coming at me.
Numbers and girls.
Numbers and girls, I was like, yeah.
Okay, science and math.
What I love, kiss math. What I love about Notori is that she was kicked out the group, or whatever the case may be, but she still made a name for herself.
She did.
She went into acting, she was really doing stuff for a while before she got the role on Power.
Well, I think that was the manager's issue. She was she built an entire career off of the sympathy, off of this lie that didn't even happen. And so that's why she was so mad. She was like,
Well, did the manager say exactly what happened?
Yes.
What happened?
She basically said that Naturi was the one who had the issues and it wasn't Adrian and Keely, and that...
she had color issues. Notori had skin
and
color
then
issues.
she was conflicting with management, and it was just all this crazy stuff. But go to the post. All her tweets are there. LovelyScott.com. Everybody can read them. And
yeah. And she said, well, I know that she said something about the reason why Cheetah Girls was done or got canceled or whatever the case may be was because they had nude pictures.
Of Adrian.
The network, Disney, got nude pictures of Adrian Bylon.
we all got them. They hit the internet.
I forgot that too. I blocked that out too because I'm traumatizing events like that. Random moments for JJ's. I kind of block out my mind. I forgot she had nude. We had them. We didn't.
I don't know if we've ran them.
We
at the
didn't
time,
acknowledge them.
But no.
Speaking of nudes,
Who's?
Tay.
Oh.
Tay put them chocolatey cakes. I like how you phrased that on the site. Never wrote a post about
That's the
Tay
only way I
Diggs.
could... yeah.
He was, and before that post, he was doing on his Snap or Insta story, he had a wig on and was like having a moment.
Well, he did Kinky Boots on Broadway.
Right. So that he was one of his old wigs from that or something?
I think. Maybe.
He did have some nice cakes, though. Cakes are nice.
I couldn't get past
the tie up
that it was, well, that too.
Okay.
That too. But it was just awkward. The angle was awkward. Why don't you have pants on? Why are you on Instagram with no pants on?
Right.
Why are you on Instagram with no pants on and your shirt tied up?
In the back. Right.
There was just a lot of
Who was that for?
Don't know.
There's a lot of speculation on our Facebook comments about that. And people, some people were upset that we had mentioned the knot on his back that it tied up in the knot, insinuating that may have something to do with sexuality.
And no, it's not. He tied that shirt up. He hiked it up in the back.
You like how I said sexuality?
My auntie used to do that.
Sexuality?
No, tie up shirts in the back.
I still do it. I'll tie this one on right here. Shit, put it right in the side. A little tie up.
A little hoochie.
Real
90s.
Yeah. It was cute for him. I'm not mad. He had nice legs. Tay has always had nice legs. I remember, what was that movie he was in? I might do more in black on black crime. What was it? No, it's a legendary movie, a black cast of all the...
He's in a bunch of them. There's...
No, the one...
Best Man.
Best Man, there you go.
Okay.
The Best Man. And he showed his cakes in that movie, too.
Oh. Well, you're right.
I first lusted after those cakes in that movie many years ago, only to see he's still at it.
Still at it.
Still showing the chocolatey cakes off.
Out.
It is not over, ever.
Oh. Assed out.
Yeah. Migos.
Yeah.
The Migos. They're everywhere. It's like they're everywhere but nowhere. Migos is like, they're on everybody's song. They on Tiana's song, the Drippin' song.
They are?
Yeah. She's featuring Migos. They on Katy Perry's song. Mm-hmm. And reportedly, when they performed on SNL, they didn't want to be up there with drag queens.
Right.
But this is not the first time that Migos has
been in some alleged homophobia.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But I don't even know.
And if you look at them, I'm not surprised.
But here's the thing. Like, I understand the dismay about them removing drag queens. Right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, as a performer, if you have this brand, right? This is your brand. This is what you do. And you're being asked to perform or be presented in an image in which you're not comfortable. At what point do we draw the line and be like, okay, so as a creative performer, I have this right, or I'm homophobic?
Right.
That's my only question.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, if I were to do a show and I were to go on stage and whoever I was performing with was like, cool, so we're going to have a bunch of demons up here with, upside down crosses, and I might be like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want
So did you just equate drag queens to demons with upside down crosses?
No, I didn't.
That was like,
no,
I was like, what just happened here?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And then you have to get into, drag queens.
Well, I would
gender,
say this,
sexuality, expression. It becomes like a whole thing.
Yeah, but for me, hell, they needed the drag queens to make that old sorry ass performance good.
They absolutely
It was horrible.
But
all of them, all on that stage should have been like, they should have took the food that they were stepping around and somebody should have thrown it at them and like slapped them upside the head, especially Katy Perry.
Right.
It was the driest, weakest performance. They needed some type
of string of those lately.
But they needed some type of extra. I see why they were like probably like, oh, put some drag queens in there.
Do something.
Do something. This sucks.
Something. But no, I mean, I'm not saying they're not homophobic, but I don't think removing drag queens from a performance is the homophobic qualifier, if that makes sense.
I agree.
I don't know.
I don't know how it feels. It's just, the headline was just, wow.
Yeah.
And in addition to this.
And then the drag queens came out and said that wasn't even true. So.
Oh my God.
It's much ado about nothing.
Right. But this is about something.
Right.
Migos, because I got some, looks like kind of exclusive tea.
Okay.
Migos is being sued by a former stylist for stealing clothes.
Right.
And Migos lawyers were trying to get the, what do you call it? It's two different categories. It's compensatory and punitive.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them, they were trying to get the one that's like the extra. Like basically.
So not for the value of the clothes, but the extra.
Yeah, so I think that would be
punitive,
right? Or compensatory. One of them.
The ones.
I should be like, because I'm also studying my
law.
Yeah.
Podcast.
But I was reading about No, I'm saying, like, it's funny that I don't remember this part. I was like, damn, like, I must have been some years out of school because I'm reading a book about real estate law.
Uh-huh.
And that's a part of it. They went over the legal. I was like, I should know this. Damn, I would have missed that question. Anyway, so they tried to get that portion thrown out, but it was denied. So that both components of the damages are still in play in regards to that lawsuit.
Well, shouldn't steal some clothes.
And from what I understand, they have been very disrespectful. Their team is very, like, ratchet,
that I believe.
disrespectful, like, don't really care, not paying it, like, nuck if you buck, basically.
Well, tough titties.
And I would expect no less from Migos.
Yeah.
What do you expect from Migos? But I will say, if they keep up this type of reputation, the people that work with them don't have to work with them.
Right.
They're being pushed by the powers that be. Because there's no reason why Migos is doing all the stuff they're doing if there's not
a movement.
Yeah, the movement, the power players that be are pushing them forward. So the same people that are pushing you forward can stop pushing.
And we've seen it many times.
Many times. And then they would just go to oblivion. People will forget.
Like Travis Porter.
Yeah. People will forget about them, like, in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So where are we going?
Kimora Lee.
Oh.
Kimora Lee Simmons, fashion lines connected to her husband. Corruption investigation. Damn.
Of course.
But I'm confused. Like, Kimora does not need to be involved with that.
No, but
she has her own
it's your
coin.
husband though. Like when your husband's being investigated for fraud, naturally, all of your shit's gonna come into play.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to everybody.
So he's being investigated in fraud.
Basically, there's some bank fraud popping out of Malaysia and embezzlement and illegal moving of money, and they're saying that he could have potentially used some of that money to fund her fashion line. Because without that money, they're saying analysts are saying there's no way it would be profitable. Because it's only sold in select stores. Online sales are kind of bleak, but it's a success. How?
Because he's putting that money behind it.
So they're saying.
Secretly.
So they're saying.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, shit. It's real.
I mean, if Donald Trump is doing all the stuff that he's doing, literally, like, all type of shit is going on, so much so I can't keep up.
That's why I had to go into the trees yesterday, because I was like, I just gotta get away from everything.
Everything.
Like, everything.
Like, we're literally watching the country implode.
Yeah.
Like, it's
and
shocking.
Germany was like, we can't even fuck with y'all anymore, because y'all have made a mess.
Mm-hmm. So they said they're not, sharing intelligence with us?
No, that was the UK.
The UK said that.
The UK said that.
And Germany did
Germany
what?
was like, we can't depend on y'all for shit. We got to look to ourselves to keep our own country in check, because
y'all
are fucking it up.
Yeah.
Basically.
We literally have a clown as the president. Like, seeing him interact with all the other world leaders, he literally pushed one of them out the way to get to the front.
Petty.
He, like, pushed him, like, elbowed him out the way.
He did.
I think it was,
like, adjusted himself in front of the cameras.
Yeah. I think he was the Prime Minister of Luxembourg or something. Like, he pushed him out the way.
Oh, I can't keep up.
Montenegro.
He would push the person from Montenegro. He absolutely would. I'm not surprised.
We got to get some of these facts right, too, because we're going to, like, our show's going to become alternative facts. The way I said he was from Luxembourg, but it was Montenegro. Help us, Jesus. Y'all know what I mean. When
they come for celebrity tea. They don't come for world news and politics. That's a bonus.
Bill Cosby. I wish they would take Bill Cosby and just take him to the senior citizen home. Just lock him in a room for the rest of his life in the senior citizen home, because I'm tired of seeing his face. It's not even about what he did or all of it. I'm just tired of seeing him.
The trial hasn't even started yet. It's next week.
But he's afraid that somebody's going to drug him? How ironic. His worst fear is that someone's going to drug him.
Or poison his food.
You can't make this shit up.
You really can't.
Literally, you cannot make this up. That someone's going to, like, drug him or poison his food.
And he's, like, terrified.
He's terrified of it. That he might have happened to him what he was doing to countless women. Allegedly. Help us, Lord. It's just so crazy to see that we went from, he was so wholesome, and the Huxtables was supposed to be like showing black people in such a good light, showing family values, morals, morality.
And then he tried to buy NBC.
He did what? He tried to buy NBC?
There's that whole internet thing.
That he tried to buy them?
Yeah, and that's why the man came to take him down, because he was going to buy NBC.
He can't fucking afford NBC.
Hello.
What the hell? Like, the rape people just make up
They just make up
stories and it sticks.
Yeah,
And people actually believe it.
they do.
I'm just tired of seeing him. Donald Trump.
Shit.
Bill Cosby and Donald Trump
They can
need
go.
to go. Because when I say tired of seeing them, both their names, Donald Trump took precedence. It was like, that's why I had to say it. Nicki Minaj responds to Nas dating rumors.
I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't think she and Nas have anything going on.
Yeah.
She says that they've had sleepovers and that she's celibate and not dating, but we'll make an exception for him. But I don't see it.
If I was a guy and was thinking about interacting with Nicki Minaj, just seeing how she talks shit about her past love, Safari and Meek, and all this stuff, that would be something that I wouldn't want to be involved with. Because after it's done, you know she's going to talk shit about you or rap about you or make implications of some sort.
Right.
It's just not a good thing. None of the guys that she has interacted with in the past
Have good things to say.
or they're in a good position afterwards.
Right.
Like, they're just basically, Meek is now, like, he took a L, like he's a laughing stock. And we all know that all that drama came from her. Her going back and telling stuff, doing pillow talk about what Drake said and vice versa. And then that's how the whole beef started. Nicki Minaj started the whole damn beef. And now they're no longer together. And now Meek Mill has been exiled as a loser.
You're right, though.
Like, he's a loser. Like, people like he literally, like, the Scarlet A, like, he's wearing a Scarlet L. Every time you see Meek Mill, it's like, oh, loser, 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 loser.
Yeah, you're right.
You a loser.
Somebody on Twitter said that they would imagine slapping Nicki's ass is like the sound it makes when you slam the microwave too hard. And I laughed for like 20 minutes. It was the funniest thing.
Say it again.
Somebody said that I imagine slapping Nicki's ass makes the sound as when you close a microwave door too hard. It was worded in some way, and I laughed. It was funny. That was a good one.
That was a really good one. Oh my goodness. I gotta talk about this.
What?
I saw Hillary. You know, I get excited when I see Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
She was walking in a parade in Chappaqua. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, girl.
She was walking Memorial Day. She looked so happy. She had on her little, like, sneakers with stars on them.
I thought you saw her.
In
like
person,
you
no.
saw her,
If I saw her, no. I would come in here like I would be glowing if I saw and touched her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because I have seen the one that I'm with. I'm with her.
Still.
But she looked really, really happy. I personally believe that Hillary's going to run again.
Do you?
I do, because they're positioning. She's becoming a lot more active and critical and vocal.
Yeah.
And she's realizing that, you know, the 65 million people voted for her.
Right.
You can't tell a person that if 65 million people did anything for me, you wouldn't be able to tell me shit.
Can't tell you shit
I
now.
will be talking and twerking and doing whatever I wanted to do.
Shit if 65 people do something for
Exactly.
you. So,
You know what? I was going with you for a second, but then it's like that dig. It was kind of like a dig.
was it?
It was. Okay.
I didn't think it
Remember
was
that,
a
like
dig.
how Nicki Minaj, how it sounds
I didn't.
when you, like, a microwave closes, that's how it's gonna sound when I go
I
hit
don't
you.
think so.
And then
I,
you, like,
I would imagine it would sound like when you have a bunch of change and you throw it down the hallway.
Okay. Bring it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gold coins.
Go coins. But I was happy to see Hillary.
Good.
She makes me happy. I've been with her for a long time, and I know she's going to be older when it comes time for her to run again, but I'm still going to be with her. And if not Hillary, where is the young, new Democrat? Like, he or she needs to come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who is it going to be?
I don't know.
She's the most well-known. That's a part of why Donald Trump won as well, because he was so known.
Yeah.
He was so popular. I mean, not popular, but just notorious. People knew Donald Trump. And so Hillary, you know, because of all the publicity and, you know, years of being into politics, she's just a known figure. So we have to get somebody. If they don't want it to be her, we need some alternatives to start being presented now.
Right.
Because you got to raise money. And I've heard that secretly she has started, you know, talking to people and positioning, thinking about the potential.
I did read a report saying that, I guess, people close to her were saying that she was unhappy not being seen as a figure of the resistance.
Yeah.
Like that was like a thing for her.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully she resists.
Yeah. And I'm going to support her. I got her back. I'm here for Hillary. They stole the damn election, and she's the rightful president.
They did steal it.
And I hope next time she turns it into some, like, Game of Thrones shit. Like, she needs to be ruthless. They need to do, like, by any means necessary. Even me taking out people. Take them out, Hillary. The Clintons are powerful.
Not take them out.
Yeah. Like House of Cards. Like Game of Thrones meets House of Cards.
I don't watch either one of those.
Yeah. Bring it. Donald Trump and them did everything, every low brow, gutter butt thing possible. The Clintons and the Democrats need to get with it. Otherwise, we're going to still be outmaneuvered the next time the elections come around.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, that's how I felt. I saw her. She's a ray of sunshine. Love it.
Oh, I can't.
Speaking of ray of sunshine.
Ooh. Who's a ray of sunshine? Because I'm looking at this list and I'm like, where are you going with this? Because
I'm playing Jamie Foxx.
You meant Ray Charles. That's what you meant. Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm being funny.
Right.
Jamie Foxx says Oprah and Sidney Poitier saved him from alcoholism.
Yes, he did.
That's good.
That is good.
That was nice.
It was.
That Oprah takes the time to try to save other people from alcoholism.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Because he was going down the road of destruction.
Mm-hmm. Doing all types
He was
of things.
blaming it on the alcohol.
That was the song, wasn't
Yeah,
it? I
what's
see
the
what
song?
you did there. That was
See,
cute.
I did
That was cute.
You know, I
That was
did.
cute.
You did what I did there.
I see what
That's
you
what I
did
did that
there.
day, y'all.
That was cute.
So yeah, I mean, that was nice of Oprah.
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier pulled him aside and basically told him to get his act together.
Basically, at a party, Oprah, not a party, I guess a gathering, Oprah took him to have like this come to Jesus moment.
Wow. I have a whole list of people they need to do that too. Can we just like compile
Forward
a
it
list,
on.
forward it to Oprah? So while you in the business of having interventions, I have a couple people.
Well, see,
who
here's
need
the
to
thing. If Oprah fucks with you, she'll do it herself.
Right.
If not, you got to go to Ayanna. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how she delegates
yeah.
the people.
Oh, if not, she goes to Ayanna.
Ayanna, you got this girl.
You got this. That is funny.
That's
I mean,
how it goes.
it was a GIF when Ayanna, like, not a GIF, but a little video was like, not on my watch. You know, when she hit the table, like, Ayanna is so dramatic.
You know her name is Rhonda?
I did not know it was
Her name is
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
It's not Ayanna.
No, her name
it's
is
Rhonda.
Yes. Go to her Wikipedia. It is Rhonda.
Come on, Rhonda. Come through, Rhonda.
Blew my mind.
Wow. Well, we found out Oprah was named like Bethany.
Not Bethany.
Wouldn't that be just
Gotta
different?
go.
What?
I said I gotta go.
Kiss my ass.
I
You
gotta
ain't got
go.
to go nowhere. You
I
gonna
do.
sit your ass right here.
Actually,
and get into the
I
say
have
what
a
now.
whole pool party to go to later today.
I heard there was some nude pool parties going on.
Nude?
Are you going nude? Are you
No.
one of those?
God, no.
Those nude sex parties?
Hell no.
Don't lie, Denver. Tell the truth and let the Lord love your soul.
No.
I heard about what I know what you've been doing. I know what you've been doing. The say what now of the week.
Oh.
Yes.
Is this me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
You gotta do something.
What? You know what? I don't need this. I should have brought that flask up in here. Oh, so a woman was arrested for macing a Wendy's employee over stale French fries.
Wow.
And at first I thought it was you, but then it said it was a 25-year-old.
Can you imagine if I actually thought about it the other day, like I need some mace. Outside, right before I came in, I was parking my car, and these two black guys in a hoopty they went by one time, and then they came back. And
They weren't looking for parking.
no, they were looking for me. But they thought that I was a woman. And then they heard my voice.
Oh, God.
And they were like, oh, shit. And they, like, floored it. But, like, what if they, like, you know, gotten upset and tried to do something? I need some type of, like, mace to spray people. Just in general.
I don't know if
I
that's
mean,
a good
mace to
idea.
spray you. Like, sometimes you
I feel
get
like
out of
might spray
control.
yourself.
No, you get out of control. You might need to be sprayed. And your little dog.
Oh, you can come for me.
Yep. I would come for
But
Kenzo, too.
don't come
I'll
for
get
dog.
Kenzo. Oh, I would get him. I would ring the doorbell, open it just enough, and hit it.
But no, she
She maced them.
She maced them, and the employee threw a soda in her car, and she got charged with some stuff.
Wow.
Over some fries. I know. I don't think I've had like any real crazy drive-through experiences.
I have. Once again, I went to a drive-through when it relates to drinking.
Taco Bell?
I was drunk. What happened at Taco Bell?
No, I was asking, was this a Taco Bell?
No, it wasn't Taco Bell. I think it was like McDonald's. And I like knocked off my driver's mirror.
No, you didn't.
My back rear view mirror knocked it off. Then I got stuck because I just couldn't maneuver.
And the little tight.
I just got stuck somehow and scraped the side of the car. That was a night to remember for sure. I didn't get any interaction or any type of arguments with. I don't even know how it's impossible to get in an argument with the people.
I don't know either.
It's just you place your order.
Wait for the food. Get the food.
Yeah.
Go home.
Something's missing. You ask for what you're missing.
If it's stale, ask for some new ones.
Right. I get it. If I worked in fast food, I wouldn't be happy either. I was. They're not going to be the night. Why would you be nice?
I don't know. Chick-fil-A has some real nice people.
Had nice people. I bet you back there, all that grease flying and popping, and it's just hot. I can just imagine how they must feel. So I have sympathy. I'm just I'm actually super nice when I go to the drive-thrus, just because I can only imagine what they deal with.
Yeah. Just
working there, and people come there and so entitled for something that costs $2.99. Don't have you are buying something that costs $5. Do not come with attitude to the employees that work there. They do not get paid enough for people to be popping off on them. They don't. That's not a part of their
job description.
Their job description. That is not a part of the minimum wage, is to deal with people's bad attitudes.
No, but they also have them themselves, so they do. It's a whole thing. Everyone's gonna be stingy with sauce.
Stingy with sauce. Mm-hmm. Oh, Beyonce.
What about her?
Her babies are coming soon.
They are coming.
It's exciting.
Yes.
But we're at the end of our time, so
next week. They might be here.
Love Muffins, thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to go to iTunes and rate, review, and subscribe. And of course, double kisses. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to The B. Scott Show. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Love B. Scott. And make sure you review the show on iTunes. And you can always find me on lovebscott.com.